Sonia, thank you so much for joining us. Your first experience of a major cup final in the UK coming up this weekend against Manchester City. How much are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I think really excited. The players are also really excited. I think this is where we want to be as a squad. And I think, I just said in terms of result and confidence, we are working hard since the beginning of the season, and I think we just put ourselves in a really good position. But now it's time to compete, but also to win titles. So this is decisive moments in the season, and it's really important.
And this game kicks off a run of 4 times in 12 days that you play in Manchester City. What sort of challenges does that throw up for you as a manager, trying to prepare your team to face the same side so close within a short space of time?
Yeah, that's really rare to have this situation. Even in football, it can happen. But 4 times the same team in 12 days, that's a big challenge. I think we just need to focus game by game. So our main focus at the moment is on the game on Sunday against Palace. But also, after that, we'll have a turnaround. First game against City will be a League Cup final, and I think that's the first opportunity for us to grab a title. So we are really focused on that, and we'll go game by game. But every game will be difficult. I think City has a really good team. It will be big challenges for us, but I think we are ready for that.
And I remember speaking to you back in September, and I remember being so taken by your enthusiasm to take the job and going into the new season. We're here in March now. You're unbeaten in the league. You're in the League Cup final. You're still in the FA Cup. You're still in the Champions League. If I'd have told you all that back in September, would you have believed me?
It's sometimes difficult to realize, but we really work really hard every day to make sure we are ourselves in that position. And I think we are ambitious, so this is where we want to be. I think, I just said in a short space of time, we'll have the opportunity to move forward and go deep in some competitions and to maybe win a first title. So I think this is what we are looking forward, and this club is about it. So I think, this winning mentality, the fact we just are going into a block where you have opportunities to win games again and to win titles, it's why we work every day so hard. So we are really excited, and that's an exciting moment for the club, but also for us.
And you came to England with such pedigree from your time with Lyon, but still there was this intrigue about what would happen with Chelsea, considering everyone in the UK had just known Chelsea with Emma Hayes. But has it been a dream start for you, really, considering your time at the club and how well the team have been performing under you?
Yeah, I think in terms of result, it could have been not more. We dropped 4 points in the league since the beginning of the season, but I think people need to understand and realize it wasn't easy. It's not easy because, as you just mentioned, Emma had such a successful time in Chelsea. She spent 12 years and she did an amazing job with the club, with the team. She had so much success, and the transition was not easy. But I think, as a manager, when you come into the club, my ambition just match with the club ambitions, but also I have the chance to have a lot of quality in my squad, a lot of talent, and it's so much easier when you have talent and quality in the squad to make sure you perform on the pitch, but also you get good results.
And when you look back to last summer when you first came in, what changes have you noticed around the team and around Cobham and around the squad since you arrived now?
I think I'm lucky enough to have the support from the club, the ownership, but also the sporting directors, Paul Green. And I think that's the main thing, from my experience, but also with my ambitions. I want to make sure this club moves forward. We still have room for improvement on the pitch, but also outside the pitch. And the thing I'm the most pleased with is the club. Everyone in the club is supporting us. Everyone is supporting the women's team, and we can feel that support, and we still are making some improvements in the team, in the squad, outside the squad. So I think it's good because the women's game is growing, and I think we need to make that improvements going into the right direction.
And what have you learned personally since you came to Chelsea as well?
it's not easy to be a coach coming from abroad, so I need to adapt really quick, knowing about the league, knowing about my players, about the club, and yeah, it was a big challenge, but I really love that, and yeah, I really worked hard. I'll make sure, yeah, everyone in the staff has the right mentality. We work really hard, making sure we support the players in the right way for them to perform on pitch. And yeah, I just, at the end of the day, I just want my players to realize every member of staff works really hard for them. And yeah, we just try to make them in the best position for them to perform on the pitch.
And that unbeaten record in the league is such an incredible record, and you'll probably know that Arsenal under Arsene Wenger in the Premier League, that they're still discussed to this day, and that team is held to such high regard and that level of greatness. If Chelsea under yourself are able to write your own little piece of history this season and go the whole year unbeaten in the WSL, how much would that mean to you?
That's a bit strange because this is not my main focus. As I said, I think I take game by game, and I think the main thing for me is to make sure we win titles. So if we have to win the WSL with losing one game, I will take it. So that's not the main thing, but yeah, in terms of results, for sure, if you have good performances and good results, we'll have better chances to win the league. And yeah, this is what we want, to win the league, no matter if we lose a game or not. But our mentality again is to make sure every game we fight so hard and we'll put a lot of chances in our side to win.
Is someone like Arsene Wenger an inspiration to you as a coach? Have you taken some learnings from him, considering what he achieved at Arsenal and in your homeland as well?
Yeah. Arsene Wenger was such a great manager. He's French, so yeah. I'm always curious. I watch a lot of sports, different sports. I'm a big fan of football. I watch the men's game, women's game, and sometimes I get inspired by some people in football. I wouldn't say Arsene Wenger is the only one, but part of what he did was inspiring also what we want to achieve.
Let's ask you about a couple of members of your squad as well. Big news last week that Millie Bright extended her contract at the club. How important was it for you to keep Millie here for the long term?
Yeah, Millie is such a great athlete. As I already said, I'm so happy for her to resign with us, and she's staying with us. It's such a great news. She's been part of Chelsea since a long time. She brought to the club so much success, and I think, in my career as a manager, she's one of the players I will always remember because she's such a great athlete, but also such a great person, and I think she's quite unique player and person, so it's really nice for me as a manager to have to manage this type of player, and Millie means a lot for the team. She's doing well and she's our leader, the main one, and I'm so happy for her to be again with us for the next 2 seasons, and I hope we'll have much more success with her in the future.
And Hannah Hampton has had such a great season in goal for Chelsea as well. There's a debate at the minute of who should start at the Euros this summer between her and Mary Earps. But I remember speaking to Emma Hayes here last season, and she praised Hannah for the way she soaked up information. And I think she even said she has the capability of being one of the best goalkeepers in the world one day. Is that something that you've recognised in your time working with Hannah as well? Yeah.
I agree with Emma. I think Hannah has all the qualities to become one of the best goalkeepers in the world, for sure. She's really important for us on the way we play, in possession of the ball, but also out of possession. And when you want to be successful, you have to have a really good goalkeeper. And Anna is doing really well since the beginning, and I have high expectations with her because I know all her qualities, but also what she can bring to the team. And it's time for us now in the season to show. It will be really important to have a really good goalkeeper in goals, and Anna is one of them.
And Kira Walsh is going to pop over for a chat in a little while. How pleased have you been by her impact since she arrived at the club?
Yeah, Kira again. I'm lucky to have a lot of talented players in the squad, so Kira is one of them. I think, yeah, she's so confident in possession of the ball. She brings confidence to the team when we are building up, and she's really important because she keeps the balance in the team. But also, yeah, again, she's a nice person outside the pitch. She's a leader on the way she plays for us, and I think, again, it's really good to have her in the squad because when you want to go deep in every competition, you have to have a depth in your squad, and having all these players with talent and quality, it really helps me to go deep in every competition.
And Lauren James came off the bench to score an equaliser against Brighton recently for you. She's had a bit of a tough time with injury of late, but you must be excited to have her back in the squad for a game of this magnitude against Manchester City and going into the rest of the season as well.
Yeah. LJ is one of the most talented players in the world. For sure, and yeah, she was injured, but now she's back in a really good shape. I think we are all pleased with her performances with the club, but also the last two she had with national team. I think she just shows she's able in possession of the ball to be that creative player and the one who makes a big impact in the game, but also she's doing really well out of possession. She helps the team to defend and she recovers some balls, and that's also something really important.
Is that something you're going to see a lot more from Lauren as well? Because of her game against Spain recently for England, she made such an impressive last-minute tackle as the game was going late into that game to prevent Spain from getting a really big chance.
Yeah, I think that's what I expect from her, especially because she has the quality to do that. Mentally, yeah, she just needs to realize she's really strong, and when she wants to do that, it's no chance for the opposition to get the ball. She's so strong, and she can help the team from the beginning but also until the end of the game. And I think she's also taking some pleasure, or she's enjoying defending on the pitch, and I think it's all the credit to her because when she does that, she brings a big impact again.
Lastly then, what's your message to Chelsea fans then who are listening to this and getting really excited for such a huge occasion against Manchester City this weekend?
Yeah, so I'm really pleased because they have been really supporting us. So really pleased to give them the opportunity to come and support us in the final. I think, we'll do our best, but it will be important again for them to be cheering for the team and to be supporting the players and the club. So I expect that from them. They have been incredible since the beginning of the season, and I hope to give them the opportunity to have a big smile after the game against City.